Alright everyone, this is a season's beatings recap. I didn't get to watch it all weekend, but I caught a lot of the exhibitions, the 5-on-5s. I just watched top 16 of Marvel. I kind of dozed off, not because of the players or anything like that, but I just had a really long day and I fell asleep in the middle of AE, which is what I mainly wanted to see. But I'm just going to go through what happened over the weekend. Um, Let you guys know some of the things that blew me away, and some of the things I don't really agree with, and some of the things I'm happy about, some things I'm salty about, the whole 9 yards. I'm going to start with Friday night. Friday night, I believe, was FC Jago, Finger Cramp Jago, aka Andre, versus Viscant, Fox Viscant, the guy that won Evo 2011. Basically, the reason they played was because Andre hosts a show called Why We Hate You and called out Viscant on it. And just out of the blue, Seasons Beatings picked it up and was like, alright, you guys can do a first to 7. I believe it was a money match for $200. It was originally for $500, but due to financial reasons or something like that, they went down to $200. And I'm not going to spoil anything, well, sort of, but Viscant was winning 6-1. 6-1. And then Andre came back. It was 6-6. I won't spoil it, but it was a really, really cool set. You could tell that, not Viscant, Andre got the momentum, and it was really, really fun to watch because you just see Dark Phoenix kill after Dark Phoenix kill and everyone cheering. It was just a really epic set, so definitely check that out at youtube.com/teamspooky, or the archive will be up on eventhubs.com. That's the easiest way to find it. The next thing was the Good versus Evil, the Good versus Evil 5-on-5. Good being the non-Phoenix teams and Evil being the Phoenix teams. On the non-Phoenix teams, you had UVG Noel Brown, AG Marlin Pie, one of my personal favorites, PR Balrog, Justin Wong, and Combo Fiend, another one of my personal favorites, along with Justin Wong. And then the evil team was Detrimantics from, I want to say, Canada. Then you had Filipino Champ, Flocker, Tokido, and Viscant. I don't want to spoil what happened, who won, but let's just say it was extremely close, about as close as you can get. As close as you can get. One of the coolest matches was Marlin Pie absolutely got off on someone and did a new Viper Infinite that no one has seen yet. Or it could be an Infinite, but I know he did 3 hits of it and it looked unbelievably hard. The biggest surprise out of this whole thing was Flocker. Now, at CEO 2011, I went to it, and Flocker played Justin Wong on the big screen, and Justin Wong destroyed him, and then Flocker beat him pretty solid the second game, and then the third game was just Justin Wong won. So he was a person to look out for, and actually when Noel Brown was the captain of Team USA versus the world, so I'm going to talk about that in a second, but he picked Flocker. But point is, Flocker went 4-1 in the non-Phoenix versus Phoenix. I don't know who he lost to, but he plays a Zero-Tron Phoenix team, and he runs away with Zero, and any time he hits a combo, he builds about 2 1/4 meters. So it's a pretty broken team, but definitely check that out. It'll be up sooner or later. USA versus the world. It went pretty well for the most part until Punko came on. I think the reason Punko kind of shuts down a lot of the American players most of the time is because the Japanese players play really calculated, and that's what they're used to playing against. But Punko plays like an American player, but like a perfect version of an American player, if that makes sense. even though he's from Korea. So he comes over here, takes all these ridiculously stupid risks that don't necessarily work against the Japanese players because they're so calculated. I don't know. That's just my theory. But that's a good one. I don't want to spoil anything. I kind of disagree with some of the people that were on the team for USA, just because of the character selection, not the player. Like, for example, Dominion. He's an amazing player. He's won a ton of tournaments. Uh, but he plays Guile. And when you're fighting against Tokido, Yurio, Punko, Mago, and Momochi, Akuma destroys Guile. I don't know the matchup with Sakura. Seth destroys Guile, and Fei Long destroys Guile. So it's just 3 out of the 5 people are guaranteed to, basically guaranteed to win. And then on the USA team, you had Dominion, Ricky Ortiz, PR Balrog, Justin Wong, and Wolf Krone. I agree with the team for the most part. 2 Rufuses kind of sucks, especially against the character selection. Akuma, Sakura, Seth, Fei Long, and Cody on Team World. Kind of sucked for them in the first round. Basically, the way you're supposed to fight Rufus in the first round is just rush him down, and all of them are rushdown characters, or can be, and it sucks because Rufus can't do anything, so you're basically guaranteed to win the first round because Rufus has no meter. So that's basically how that went every single time. But check that out as well. Now, something that that I didn't really get to watch, but I watched the grand finals, was Super Turbo, Damdai versus Tokido. Damdai just is on a complete other level than every other American player here in that game. He works on option selects, negative edges with T-Hawk. His Ken is so good. He beat Tokido, I want to say 4-1 in the grand finals because it was a 4 out of 7. But he's really fun to watch. I definitely like watching that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, just because of the skill level, and I just like the fact that in that game, if you make a mistake, it can cost you your life, and that's what I really like about it. And there's not really anything that's overly stupid in it. Pretty balanced for the most part. Mortal Kombat 9 I saw absolutely zero of, but I'll run you through so I don't know anything about the matches. But one thing that did kind of throw me off was first place was CD Jr., and he's a Jax player. From what I don't know about all the patches and stuff that have come out as of recently because I don't really play with that game anymore. But Jax, from what I know, is not that good of a character. I've seen a few people play him, and it's pretty fun to watch. But I'm going to have to go back and watch the Mortal Kombat 9 finals because Jax being first place at a major, I believe there's 100 people in Mortal Kombat, is pretty surprising. But you got Jax, Cabal, Raiden / Cyrax, Cabal / Jax, really, Jax, wow. Reptile / Kung Lao, Reptile and Kung Lao again. But then there's a guy named M2 Dave who used Freddy Krueger and got 5th, or tied for 5th with Chris G. I haven't seen anything on Freddy Krueger. I actually don't like the fact that he's in the game at all, but definitely something I will be checking out due to the weird character selection. Okay, so to Arcade Edition, I know some people that I was really surprised to see get knocked out early. Was Combo Fiend got knocked out? I don't know by who. I think it was a Fei Long player. I don't know who Combo Fiend played as though. Filipino champ got knocked out. I'm pretty sure Justin Wong got put into losers early. Or that could be Marvel. But anyways, let's see. First place, you got Momochi as Cody. I can't really disagree with it. No one really has any experience against Cody, and Cody is just Momochi has these really strange setups with jump fierce. For example, I saw one against RF at Shadowloo 2K11, he what did he do? He stunned RF Sagat. Did a focus or no? He landed a focus attack. Did a crouching short into an EX ruffian kick. Then immediately held up forward, jumped back over RF, backdashed, and then did a standing jab, and then jumped, and then jump fierce crossed up. And I saw him do something like that as well, but it was a fake cross up. He did a ruffian kick or something along those lines, and did a stand roundhouse, then a crouch short, and then just held up forward, and then jump fierce, and then didn't cross up. And just has really, really tricky mix-up and a lot of stupid good frame traps, and he has really good stun. Ricky Ortiz got second with Rufus, which is kind of surprising. Ricky Ortiz just kind of comes out of nowhere. But I really like watching him play. He makes some of the greatest reads I've ever seen. So I'm happy for him. I'm glad that we have an American player in top 8. Which actually brings me to Yurio getting 3rd. His Sakura is stupid good. Tokido getting 4th. Punko getting 5th. PR Balrog played really, really good the entire tournament in both Marvel and in AE. He kept doing this setup after a forward throw. He'd dash forward, do a crouch jab, and do a jump jab, and you have to guess between throw and like a stand roundhouse counter hit frame trap. I've never really seen that before. Justin Wong tied for 7th with Mago. Justin Wong, I seriously think played the best of his life at Devastation against Latif. He punished every little thing that Latif was doing, and it was gorgeous how he was playing. I mean, he was playing picture perfect. He was blocking everything that Latif threw at him, and he was just on a complete other level. Then Mike Ross, Flash Metroid, Dominion, and Laugh all tied for 9th, and then Flow, Infiltration, Alucard, and Wolfcrone all tied for 13th. And from my understanding, there was like a comeback or something within that top 8, so check it out. Now, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, people are not going to be happy with the results. I'm personally happy because Flocker on the... Oh, I actually forgot to mention this. East versus West Coast had a 5-on-5. Who was on the teams? Let me see. I'm on Event Hubs right now, checking. What the heck? Come on. Yeah, I'll probably just have to think of it. Alright, on Team East Coast, or let's start with Team West Coast. Team West Coast, you have Combo Fiend, Justin Wong. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this. Filipino Champ, The Scant, and one other person. I don't remember who it was. On Team East Coast, you have Yipes, Noel Brown, PR Balrog, Marlin Pie, I think. Maybe not. And then Flocker. And Flocker 5-0'd the other team. Flocker beat The Scant. He beat Justin Wong. He beat everyone on the team. It's pretty crazy to think about. The fact that he just, out of nowhere, I mean, I saw him play at Orlando at CEO, and I didn't really know anything special about him, but he tore it up the entire tournament because he actually ended up winning Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't want to make this into a second part, but I might have to. But Flocker got first place over Viscant, the winner of Evo this year. I don't even want to think about it. 2 Phoenix teams in the top. You could definitely tell from the crowd, from watching, the hype just kind of died. I mean, yeah, when someone killed Phoenix, it's just like, okay, there's still another Phoenix. But I'm going to make a part 2 just for the sake of my Phoenix rant. So check that out.